Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of Only You episode
13.
Yep, we're here with another one. Don't forget to comment and subscribe so I can keep making more content like this. Hope y'all having a good day, and let's get into it. We with Isla at the hospital. Of course, her dad and Tawan are there for support and to understand what's happening. In the flashback, the doctor tells them they ran some tests and came to the conclusion she may have a kidney condition. I'm not surprised she got hit in the abdomen like 2 or 3 times. So I ain't shocked that she got a kidney issue. But they're going to do some more tests to get a clear diagnosis. Isla wakes up for a bit and smiles a little at both her dad and Tawan. The doctor comes back with results. She tells them Isla has gone in the kidney fail, or as my people call it, she got bad kidneys. Dana is shocked because Isla is so young. So how does she have bad kidneys? The doctor says it can happen to anybody, young, old, it don't matter. But for now, we'll monitor her blood pressure, limit her salt intake, and begin dialysis. However, she'll be unable to return back to work how she used to. She ends it with saying, we may need to do a kidney transplant to improve her quality of life. Dana's like, all right, do the surgery now. The doctor is needing him to slow down for a second because the problem is finding a compatible donor. Dana goes and gets tested to see if he can be a donor. If the results show that Dana isn't a match, Isla will be put on the transplant wait list. I'm like, this episode is hitting too close to home. My grandma is currently got some kidney issues going on right now. Hopefully this episode won't be too heavy, but anyway, back to them. Tawan is with Isla. When she wakes up, she asks how Isla is feeling. Isla talk about, I feel better. Can we go home? Tawan says you gotta stay a little bit longer because the doctor ain't discharged you yet. Isla's like, why though? Tawan is hesitant to tell her. She keeps her composure and builds up the courage to break the news to her. Now, y'all, if this was me, then I would have had to tell her because I hate being the bearer of bad news. Like, for real, I don't want to do it. I've done it before and it sucks. I don't like doing that. Anyway, Isla is stunned by this info. Tawan tells her not to panic because they'll get through this together. And Tawan will always be by her side. It's dinner time. And Nurse Tawan is making sure Isla eats. Isla says she's stuffed. Tawan's telling her to eat some more. Isla does eat another spoonful and breaks down crying because she want to go home. Tawan wipes her tears and tells her she'll ask the doctor when you can be discharged. The knock comes in and Isla weeps and hugs him. Then she is wheeled off to get treated. Isla's boss shows up and she asks how Isla was doing. This says your health comes first, so when you get better, then we'll discuss work. Isla says thank you, but you ain't gotta cancel all my jobs. I can still manage some of them. The boss like, girl, stop, rest up first. Kill, rearrange your schedule. Isla says, but you gotta promise me I can keep working. Boss tells her yes, she'll be able to work. Tawan thanks the boss for understanding the situation with Isla and giving her hope. Boss talking about since day one, all I ever seen was Isla's dedication. So the least I can do is support and encourage her. Boss wants Key to draft a statement for Isla's fans because they need to be informed that Isla will be taking a temporary break. Now the reporter says that BEC Music stated Isla was suffering from fatigue due to overworking. That's the reason she'll be on temporary break. I'm like, now, I know people have a right to their privacy when it comes to anything regarding them. Why did the music company lie and say it's because she's fatigued? Let's say Isla didn't tell her boss the real reason she was hospitalized. Y'all could have said simply, Isla is taking a bit of a break from performing due to medical reasons. Wish her luck during this time. It's that simple. Hire me, y'all, for real. Anyway, Isla is seeing all the support online. Tawan's like, my girlfriend is really adored. Isla says, don't get jealous now. We back to Tana, and the doctor tells him that his kidney is in a match, so he is unable to donate to Isla. Like, damn, I feel for Tana right now. He tried. I hope he doesn't get discouraged. Tawan gets a text from Tana. He informs her that his kidney isn't a suitable match for Isla. We see Isla undergoing her treatments. They in bed now, and look at the bed sheets, not the sun and the moon. And anyway, if y'all remember, we still never found out what happened to the bed Tawan ordered in like episode 2 or 3. Anywho, we headed to the record company, and the boss is speaking with Isla. She's wanting to know if Isla is sure she's ready to handle this work. I was like, I could do it. She also wants to tell the public the truth since she don't know how much stress she'll have. Isla is now ready to go perform on stage. Now, if I was the boss, I wouldn't agree to let her perform until it was clear by her doctors and she took an additional week off as a bonus because your body needs time to heal physically and mentally. And I doubt Isla took the time to do that. Now back to performance. In between the songs, she's getting oxygen so she could keep pushing through during the performances. She begins to have shortness of breath. She continues to sing, but the shortness of breath persists. Everyone is looking worried. Now, y'all, I know that they say the show must go on, but if I saw the lights would have been cut and Isla would have been escorted off stage and the fans would have got half of their money back. That's just me though. I care about artists first. Anyway, Tawan sees her struggling and gets up and goes to start singing. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? Tawan just said last episode she wasn't finna go on stage in front of these people and sing. The switch up is wild. Isla tells her fans the truth that her condition is actually more dire than what the company has said. She continues saying, I got bad kidneys, y'all. I'm currently in kidney failure. I need dialysis. Everyone, the staff, family, and the boss told me to stop working, but I was too stubborn because I don't know if this will be my last time we meet. Now, y'all, even the boss is moved to tears, and the way Tawan ain't break eye contact with Isla since she began talking on stage. Dedication. Isla ends it with, sorry if I can't bring you happiness the way I used to. I love you all. They shouting in support for Isla. Then Isla collapsed right on stage. They could have cut the lights and carried her off stage, but okay. BEC Music is talking about Isla is safe currently, but she'll be on an indefinite medical leave now. Back with Tawan and Isla at the hospital, Isla wakes up with Tawan by her side. Tawan gives her a hug, then a kiss on the forehead. Tawan goes to give Isla some water, but Isla is crying because she thinks she looks as horrible as she feels and isn't beautiful anymore. Tawan's like, who said that? You're gorgeous. Don't cry. Isla has a heart to heart with Tawan, stating, at 24, I feel like I've lived my dream. I followed my dream to become a singer. I've got the fans and my first love, who I thought I wouldn't end up with. She continues saying, if one day I can no longer fight anymore and don't make it, promise you won't grieve for too long. Be strong quickly. And if someone comes into your life who loves you and takes care of you, please open your heart to them. I want someone nice to take care of you because I don't want you to be lonely. Tawan tells her no one else can take care of this son because this son's heart doesn't have any room left for anyone except this moon.
Cut the cameras.
Y'all, I'm getting the same feeling I did when watching Pluto. I get overwhelmed with heavy crying and emotion. I don't know. I just been like that since I was young. But this whole scene gets tense across the board for me. Tawan like, we'll fight this together. Isla tearfully said she wants to fight with Tawan also, then just cries it out with Tawan. It's another day, and Isla is still alive and notices Tawan isn't by her bedside. Like usual, Tawan comes in with a food cart and asks how long Isla's been up for. I was like, only for a little bit. Tawan want to know if she's hungry. Isla shakes her head. Tawan like, I got some snacks for you. You want some? Tawan presents her with a ring and a cake. I'm like, I'm done. Please, not them getting hitched in a hospital. Y'all, this is amazing. The situation ain't, but Isla's been asking for the longest to get married. Shame it had to be during this grimmest of circumstances, but I'm happy for them. Isla's tears start flowing again. Tawan crouches down and asks Isla to marry her. Isla answer is yes. They both put the rings on each other's fingers. Tawan assists Isla with standing up to embrace her. Isla thanks Tawan. Tawan says, when you hug me tight like this, you made me want to kiss. Isla like, okay, you can. And they kiss. Dana comes in to congratulate Isla. She's perplexed because she thought he'd be angry. Dana reveals he gave Tawan his blessing because she promised to take good care of you. Okay, they have the wedding in the hospital. Katu is there and the team too. I wonder if the team is on a cloud or not. And do they still get a check? Anyway, they signed on the dotted line now. They're married. However, if we look at the pics, Tawan looks uneasy but still present. Anywho, back to them. Tawan tells Isla she wished she could have gave her a bigger wedding. Isla's like, girl, it's fine. I'm already happy. Thank you for standing by me. She continues saying, from now on, I'll live the rest of my life as happy as I can. Tawan shushes Isla and talking about your time isn't going to be cut short no more. Because I got good news. A donor has been found. Isla's in disbelief. Tawan's like, really? We did. But you gotta go overseas to get the surgery. Dana and I will be there with you. Isla's like, not only am I a bride, but I'll get my surgery too. This is the happiest day of my life. Now jump to them overseas. I wonder what country is this? Because I just see a lot of YT people. But anyway, back to them. Dana asks if Isla's ready. She says, I'm ready. Now we're ready and on the operating table. Isla looks scared a little, but that's alright. Then we see Tawan on the operating table because she's the donor. In a flashback, Tawan shows Dana the result and informs him that they must go overseas for the surgery with a marriage certificate in hand. So, may I ask for your permission to marry Isla? Dana thinks this is all a ploy by Tawan to get him to finally accept her. Tawan's like, no, it's a requirement for the surgery. Dana still ain't believing her. Tawan switches gears and tells him, look, to show my sincerity, I'ma sign the divorce papers once the surgery is successful. I'll disappear from Isla's life. I'm like, here we go again. I'm so tired of both of the families. Like, for real. You found a donor for Isla. It just happened to be Tawan. And you still act a fool? Do you even really care about Isla? Or not? I would have been like, cool. When can we go overseas? They be sending me, yo. They really do. They're not talking about. I don't understand. Why sacrifice so much when you won't even be together? Tawan simply says, because I love Isla. I love her unconditionally. All I want is for her to live her life again. She ends with, as long as we breathe under the same sky, that's enough for me. I'm like, oh, that got to you, Tana. Now he out here crying because when you love someone wholeheartedly, you will sacrifice for them. Maybe you should start doing that, Tana. But anyway, they undergo surgery, and I don't know how much time has passed, but Isla is up now. Tana is there. He greets her, but she just asked for Tawan. Tana lies, talking about she had an urgent matter, so she flew back to Thailand. We pan to Tawan recovering. Isla trying to call Tawan, but she gets no answer. Not they got rooms next to each other. Now, Tawan, didn't you have major surgery? Why are you standing up? Anyway, Isla is a little bummed because Tawan isn't present with her. Tawan wants to be. In the flashback, Thanas says Tawan left Isla a gift. It's the rain chaser. Back to the present. Isla is in tears because she knows what that means. Tawan's left again. That concludes episode 13 of Only You, y'all. I thought they were going to be fine. I didn't think they was going to get married in the hospital. I thought it would have been in their house, maybe, like the house that Isla stays in. But the hospital looked like a hotel room, to be honest. That joint was massive and so spacious. I never seen a room like that. Dana is still whack because he worried more about Tawan's family than his daughter that's in need of help right now. I knew Tawan was the donor. She's saying we'll fight this together. I'm be always by your side. This impromptu wedding, all of it. It's like, yeah, this was a good setup for her being a donor. Okay, y'all, that's the end of the video. Share and sub if you want more of this content. Be safe. Later, y'all.